I would like to yield to my good friend from South Carolina, a great member of the freshman class, Mr. Jeff Duncan.
Well, I want to thank the gentleman from New York for his leadership on this issue. And I just got a text message a minute ago from my wife that said my youngest son, he's 11, hit an in-the-park home run. You know, I wasn't there. I wasn't there because we're here serving in the United States Congress to try to make America better for my 11-year-old and for children and of this generation and future generations. And I believe that this particular legislation that was passed by the last Congress should be ruled unconstitutional for a lot of different reasons. And I think my gentleman, my good friend from Florida, Mr. West, is going to talk momentarily about an article that he wrote, a great op-ed in a Washington newspaper today. And I thought it was spot on, so I don't want to steal his thunder on that. But he talks in there about the Independent Payment Advisory Board, this committee of 15 members, that Congress basically divested some of its power, gave some of its power over to a 15-member panel. Now, America needs to realize that this 15-member panel will be making decisions, health care decisions for you and your family. If you're on Medicare, this 15-member panel, IPAP, will be making decisions on what they will pay for, what treatments you can get, how long you can stay in a nursing facility for rehab, a lot of different things. We're divesting responsibility and decision-making to a panel. Now, this Congress, just last week, passed the repeal of that Independent Payment Advisory Board, IPAP as it's known. We sent it to the abyss known as the Senate because under that Democrat leadership, under Harry Reid, they failed to take good, common-sense legislation up in the Senate for a vote. But you know what? The last Congress that passed what's now known as ObamaCare, the Affordable Care Act, they gave some of their power away to this board. And anything that board does becomes law. And the only way Congress can overturn that law is with a majority vote or a supermajority vote in the United States Senate. That's 60 members that have to vote for something, vote against something that the IPAP does. So, and when I read the United States Constitution, in Article 1, Section 1, it's at the very beginning, right after the preamble, this is what it says. It says that all legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and a House of Representatives. I don't see in there an Independent Payment Advisory Board at all. I see a United States Congress made up of a House and a Senate. That's what the United States Supreme Court ought to rule automatically unconstitutional in this bill. We can talk about a lot of other things, but that bill was wrong for America. It's going to cost small businesses. It's going to stymie the economy, and we may never recover from what's coming with the full implementation of Obamacare. And with that, I'll yield back.
Well, I thank the gentleman.